Is dropshipping dead in 2022? What's up guys, Luis here and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, make sure you subscribe, make sure you guys hit that like button before we get started. So, is dropshipping dead in 2022? The quick answer to that, if you want to just skip over the whole video, is no, it's not dead. And I'm going to be going into depth on some of the reasons why it's not dead and kind of proof as to why it's not dead. But one of the questions that does get asked a lot is, there's so many ways to make money online now as far as affiliate marketing, freelancing, crypto automation, like passive income through just staking your crypto. There's so many things and so many ways to make money online now. So with all of those ways to make money online, a big question is, is dropshipping still worth doing? And in this video, I'm going to tell you guys exactly why it is worth doing if you want to put in the work and, that time and effort, because it's not easy, but it still works and it's not dead. So first, let's just look at the history of dropshipping, and we can use that through Google Trends and kind of see how it's gradually grown and how the word dropshipping has become such a big thing in the last 5 years. So as you guys can see on this graph, dropshipping actually is on a casual growth up. Yes, everything has its own dips, and you guys can see here in the dips that it's not perfect. There's going to be times where dropshipping isn't as popular, and there's going to be times when it's more popular. But if you look at the overall trajectory of the graph, it's on its way upwards, right? And if you look at e-commerce in general, 50 to 60% of all sales come from the dropshipping method. So whether you're buying on Amazon, whether you're buying on Walmart, whether you're buying on eBay, anywhere you're buying things, the odds are you probably are buying something that is being dropshipped from a different supplier, right? And they're just using that marketplace to sell that item and to bring convenience to you, the customer. I do it, I will go to Amazon.com and just buy something out of convenience because I don't want to go find it somewhere else that's cheaper because I don't have time for that. It's not worth my time. So I'll just buy it, and I know that somebody's probably dropshipping it for me, and I'm okay with that, right? Some people think it's a scam or that we're robbing people, but really everybody does it, right? You're just buying a product for cheaper and you're reselling it. That's all you're doing. Overall, you can tell that dropshipping isn't going anywhere. Yes, again, it has its dips, but overall it's on an upward trajectory. And, it's not going anywhere. So if you guys want to get into it, it's definitely not too late. Although it might not be too late to get into dropshipping, is it still worth it, right? Can you still make a lot of money doing it? So the answer to that is going to be simply this, right? If you want to make a decent income as a side hustle, then dropshipping is definitely worth it. And decent income, I'm talking about anywhere between $3,000 a month up to $10,000, $20,000 a month if you do it right. However, if you want to make lots of money in the next 2 months, probably not worth it for you, right? It's not a get rich quick thing. A lot of people sell it that way. They talk about dropshipping like you can make $1 million in your first month, which is just not the case, right? So again, if you do want a great side hustle income, it's a great business to get into. You can make an extra $3,000 to $20,000 a month. If you want a quick $1 million, this isn't for you and you should go and try something else. But just telling you right now, if anybody tells you can make $1 million in a month off of some program you're buying online, they're probably lying, and you should probably do your own research on them. But to touch on that, if you do want this to be a successful side hustle and bring you in the income we're talking about, it's not easy, right? You still have to invest time, money, and effort into this business, right? It's not just gonna fall on your lap and just make you a ton of extra money every month. You have to put time and effort into this every single month, and sometimes every single day. Yeah, once it's operating and running, you can skip a few days, but at the initial start, you need to make sure you're paying attention to your business on a day-to-day basis and see everything that's going on. So some of the reasons why people think that dropshipping is dead now is there's just a few factors that have changed in the last few years. For example, with everything that happened in the last 2 years, shipping times were terrible. So people stopped dropshipping from AliExpress because we used to be able to do 1 to 2 weeks time shipping. Now that has turned into 2 weeks to a month. And with the Amazon Prime now, nobody likes waiting more than 1 or 2 days for their packages. So shipping times have become a major part of dropshipping, and we have to find suppliers that can, have those fast shipping times to keep our customers happy. Because back in the day, 2 to 4 weeks for shipping time was totally acceptable. That's not the case anymore. Everybody wants their things fast. Like, I know I do. When I order something online, I want it there in like the next couple hours, right? Like, everybody wants their things fast now, and that's why some people are saying dropshipping isn't really like a long-term thing anymore because of those shipping times. But the answer to that is you just have to find the right suppliers who are going to be, keeping up with those shipping times that our customers are demanding. Another thing is the cost of goods is just going up, right? So our margins are shrinking, which is not true. This is just another thing that people aren't adapting to is, yeah, the margins are shrinking because overall inflation is causing prices of goods to go up. So what do we need to do? We either need to figure out how to make more money on the back end, or we need to raise our prices a little bit too, right? But a lot of people are keeping their prices the same, and that's kind of undercutting the market. There's a whole lot of things going on in there, and there's a lot of things that you can do to combat this. But yes, that is something that is happening in the dropshipping space right now. the prices of our goods are going up, which in hand are lowering our margins. Another reason that people think dropshipping is dead is just because they don't want to put the time and effort into customer support, because at the end of the day, you are running a business, right? You can't just throw up a website and try to sell some stuff and then not take care of the people who are buying from you. At the end of the day, you're running a legitimate business and you need to make sure that you have a phone number on there, a chat box, whether it routes it to your phone and you're talking to your customers or you have an actual employee. You need to make sure you have a good customer support system in place, because your customers will take that into account whether they decide to come back and buy from you again or if they decide to buy from you in the first place. A lot of the time, if it's a sketchy website, I'll call the number and see if it's a legitimate business. And it's really easy to set up a forwarding number, and then it'll let you know that it's a customer calling from your website. Oh, and then you can just throw on that hat, customer service hat, and be like, oh yeah, hey, how's it going? Welcome to abc.com, blah, blah. Like, as long as you have something showing that it's a real business, and usually talking to somebody means that it's a real business, and that's a good way that people will kind of judge your business. So touching back on the Google Trends as far as dropshipping, you can see that it's constantly going up as far as, trends, Google Trends. But with that being said, that means that there's going to be a lot of new sellers on any marketplace, right? So the barrier to entry to dropshipping has gotten lower, so there's a lot of rookie sellers out there, and yes, that causes a lot of headaches for the more experienced sellers. But with that being said, you just have to make sure that you're making yourself stand out as a seller on any of these marketplaces that you decide to sell on. And ultimately, if you pay attention to those three things, you're going to be a successful dropshipper, and it's just going to take time. So to repeat what I said earlier, if you want a great side hustle that can bring you in between $3,000 a month to like $20,000 a month extra a month, dropshipping is for you. But if you want to get rich quick in the next couple months, probably don't try dropshipping. Go and try something else. But this ain't gonna be for you. So is dropshipping dead in 2022? The statistics show otherwise. If you think it is dead, then I don't know what to tell you other than you're wrong. I mean, again, look at the statistics. So by 2025, dropshipping is projected to do like $600 billion in revenue. I think it's like 27 to 28% of retailers use a dropshipping model. So for example, Wayfair.com is a really big website that people go and buy things from, not knowing that 90% of their stuff is dropship. They have agreements with all these furniture companies and home decor companies, and they just dropship 90% of their products. So they're not holding on to the actual inventory, which again is powerful because it's ultimately you can scale it how you want. Another company is Gymshark. Gymshark started off as a dropshipping company, and now they're huge, right? Now they actually have warehouses and inventory. But to think that this company started off being a dropshipping website is pretty insane, and it shows that you can do something like this too if you put the time and effort and money into it. Because yeah, it's not going to be free, but if you're prepared to put the time and effort into it, it definitely can turn into something big. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys have any questions related to dropshipping or e-commerce in general, make sure you guys drop them down in the comments. Also drop down in the comments any video ideas that you guys have for me to make. I have been in this space for 3 or 4 years now, so I feel like I'm well versed. I'm now getting into Shopify dropshipping, so I'll be having some more videos on that because I've been strictly focused on retail dropshipping. But with that being said, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.